Let's take a look at film breakdown video analysis. A couple of things that were disappointing, disheartening in the Jets win. We'll take a look at a good one as well. First of all, the bad, and we've talked about this a lot. It's been pretty bad this year, special teams. So take us through this first clip.
Well, this game, the special teams just killed them. So you're going to get kickoff return. You see the left side, and there's a number system that kickoff returns are used, and the Browns, you can see there's just a lack of lane integrity. There's a lack of alignment. There's a lack of fundamentals. And when you're involved in kickoff return, punt return, or coverage, these are all 1-2 and fundamentals and things that can be coached. Here you're going to see the gunners get blocked, completely blocked. The one on the top gets completely blocked off the screen. The one on the bottom runs himself out of the play. Then you're going to see Delpit right there misses the tackle. And that's all. I mean, I'm on Delpit. Delpit's played great. But when you watch it from the end zone copy, the thing that was frustrating to me was the spacing. And, you know, they're supposed to be about 3 to 5 yards apart. And you can see right when I stop it right here, there's 5 guys within 3 to 5 yards of each other. And you can see all from the hash over to the sideline how much space is there. Again, that's fundamentals, that's technique, that's lane integrity. And most importantly, special teams is all about 1-2 and desire. And not saying the Browns aren't playing hard, because I think the Browns are playing extremely hard. But when you're not playing well, in fact, when you're playing really poor in one of your 3 phases, this phase is a phase you can always win by simply overcoaching it and working on it and getting the right guys out there. So this to me was the most disappointing part. This is what I broke down first, because I was offense is a work in progress. I think the defense has played great, but this special teams has been a problem all year. And I think Bubba Ventrone's a great football coach. He's not, you know, it's just one of those things that they have not executed for some reason all year on this phase of the game.
Yeah, you know, and when I thought about that, because the special teams are usually they're the back end of your roster. So I guess the question that I would ask you, is that a sign that your roster just isn't that deep, that you're having all these trouble with special teams, that it's young guys and the back end of this roster doesn't have the talent that you need?
Well, I would say yes to a certain extent if they were covering right and they were in the right lanes, and then they just got beat. They got blocked all over the place, and guys were breaking tackles, and you saw a lack of athleticism and the ability to do things. I really don't see that. What I see is they're not in the right spot. They're not containing. There's no. We used to say the word spread the web, right? So there should be a guy and then a guy and then a guy and then a guy, right? They shouldn't be stacked on each other. They should be spreading across the field. Like I said, the term spread the web. And then if you're not successful, and we used to do this in high school, I've seen colleges do it, I've seen pros do it. Then you put your guys out there, especially on kick coverage and punt coverage. Those are the 2 special teams that can cost you a game more than the others. Because of the fact that if you give up a touchdown, you're going to lose the football game. If you give up a touchdown on special teams, you most of the time lose. So I think they got to think about putting some starters on punt team and kickoff coverage.
I think you've seen some of that. You know, Delpit was on there. I think Schlesinger ended up being on it. So that they're probably transitioning to that.